Now, you need to control your mind and your desires. There is no enjoyment in this world as far as you are a Christian, as far as the Christian is concerned, because you have been separated from the world. The Bible has said it all. Love not the world, the things of the world. For the love of the world and the things of the world and the lust of the flesh, they are not of God. Friendship with the world is enmity against God. The Bible has spoken everything to make us know the type of separation that we have. And anything you have to walk. And God, that is, whatever you have, whatever profit you make, it's something that you have received through through the will of God. That is what the way God wants. And so even if you have what others have, but we got it through satisfying the law of God, you are justified to have that possession. But in general, as a Christian, it is not about the enjoyment of this world. It has to do with a lot of sufferings. A lot of sufferings and sorrow. A lot of hardness. A lot of temptations. Fearful sights. And all kinds of things that you will come across. You are like one passing through the fire to be refined, to be more qualified to remain in a world that cannot be described because of the joy. And so, if you allow yourself to be overwhelmed by your desires, you have to know that you face the temptation of going the other way. You are always to be conscious of yourself. Whatever condition you have, God sees, He knows. God has not abandoned you. God does not forget you. Sometimes people cry and pray, has God forgotten me? God has not forgotten you. But He's looking at you whether you'll be able to worship Him or obey Him or follow or walk in His own way under such condition. Just like I said, the devil is claiming that he owns everyone in the world. And proudly, he told God that Job pretended to love God because God blessed him. And God, who knew Job, told Satan to try and see. And Satan removed all his wealth, attacked him. When he removed the wealth, Job did not fall, did not speak evil against God. And he still accused Job that Job worshipped God because he has not touched his body, he has not got physical pain. And God said, try and see, but don't kill him. And devil attacked Job. And if you see Job, you can't recognize him. And at the end, devil saw that Job worshipped God unconditionally. He was willing to worship God under whatever circumstance. And through Job's resistance, devil defeated the devil. If Job may have fallen, devil may have defeated God. But through Job's resistance and obedience and the ability to take things as the way he saw and continue to put his hope in God. And the only final thing is that, well, I know if I die, I know that I will come back again. That has been the hope. And that is the mind of every Christian, because he puts his mind into a world that is to come, that is more glorious, where there will be no pain, no sorrow. We are going to unspeakable joy, unspeakable rest, unspeakable peace. We are going to be with God in a situation, under a condition which is very difficult to describe. And so whatever he passes through in this world, he has in mind that the glory that is awaiting me is so high that you cannot compare the suffering I'm passing through now to that. And so he keeps himself because he wants to be there. And when you do like that, know that it is devil that is tempting, making things difficult, to prove to God that nobody, if since he has the power, as far as this world is concerned, nobody can worship God. But when you resist and overcome temptation, you make God defeat the devil. And because of that, the Bible says, God will give you a crown. And that is why Jesus told you that if you love your life more than me, love things of this world more than me, you are not worthy of me. But even if you lose your life and you lose the things of this world, through your obedience to me, he said you will never die. You have your life back again. And everything that you lost, you have them in abundance. And so, you have to be conscious of the fact that devil is there, and the suffering which we have in this world is part of the race that make us become more perfect, so that you will not say, I cannot worship God because I'm suffering. It means you do not know God. It means you do not know that you are in the wilderness. It means you do not know that there is a way God made under which you are going to pass through to enter into that promised land. Maybe you have thought of in terms of those who follow after Babylon the Great. Your mind is how to become great by acquiring the wealth of the world and also having all the pleasures of life. If that is your mind, you can never be a Christian. And so if you have to control your mind and your desires and do not allow them to overwhelm you, so that the devil will not tempt you to lead you to the other side. Always be conscious of yourself and make sure that you do not take undue advantage over the ignorant person. You must be perfect and righteous. Don't take advantage of the ignorant person. The merchants of the world took advantage of the desires or of the ignorance of the kings of the world who have received the wealth from the devil. They took advantage of them and took their money. But well, it is the devil. Devil gave them the money, devil still carried the money to another people. And so the merchants of the world became so rich. In fact, they became the mighty men of the world. Not even the kings. Not even those who go to the devil to gather all this wealth. But the merchants who are able to supply, to give them, to satisfy their desire for them to get all that they want. And they are ready to pay whatever amount they were told, because they did not work the money. So you see, the money finally left them and entered into the hands of the merchants. And when the horrible thing happened, the merchants were all destroyed. And in fact, there is something that was said about the merchants. They deceived the world through their sorcery. They deceived the world through their sorcery. I'm talking to you concerning even those who sell in the market, those who work in the office. When an ignorant man comes to you, if you are selling something, 1,000 naira, the person who does not know the price, if he comes, don't tell him this thing is 5,000. These are the way people do. Our market system itself is devil. Our market system itself is devil. You have calculated all that you spent. You have arrived at the price. And the price that you sell is 1,000 naira that can make you have the profit which you want. But when somebody comes, you tell the person it's 5,000. Then the person price 2,000. Say, no, already you have taken undue advantage over the person. Say, no, okay, 2,005. The person has bought 2,005. Are you not one of the merchants of the world that is now taking the money from them? That is unjust gain. There are things which appear justified before you. You say, after all, is it not market? It is not pricing, and this is the price. And so, if the person have agreed to buy that price, but remember, you are the one in the wilderness representing the light of truth. I want to ask a question. If somebody comes and you have sold him, the person, 2005, another person who knows the system, who know that you are a deceiver too, a price until you sell the person 1,000. The other person has bought 2,005. You have sold the other person 1,000. Assuming these two people are friends, and when they meet at home, do you have this thing? You say, yes. How much do you buy it? I bought it 1,000. Ah! This person has killed me. Praise the Lord. I bought it 2005. Then, the next day he saw you holding a microphone. Praise the Lord. The Lord is good and righteous. Can you convince him that you represent God? You are a thief. You are one of those that the devil is using as an agent. So it is not everything that appears to be right justified before you, because your desire is for much gain, and that robs you. The Bible says, because of your much desires, it has filled the midst of you with violence, and you have sinned. The Bible calls the multitude of iniquity has grown up within you because of your desire for fast money, quick gain, and wealth. And so you will have to be very, very careful.